Up back we go. It is Sunday, August 15th. We're going to go over the airline stocks now. Yeah, they've been pummeled by coronavirus again, Delta variant. Forecasts have been cut. I think Southwest cut. I think in Spirit, I just watched in the news, they had like no pilots are going to like strike or something like that. So that's another, maybe just for that airline. But yeah, the airlines are really crazy right now. A lot of people fighting on the airlines. So let's just see where they could be heading. Let's start with gold, GOL. This stock was as high as 23 channel back and forth, and then coronavirus hit this thing dropped to a low of 185. Imagine minus 185. That's why that March low, you bought any stock now. No one knew it was going to be exactly the low, but if you got in there, 185, where's it going to get 50 cents? Who cares? Eventually it will bounce. And that was a great long. And, even you held it up here in June, look at that. And then back in December, you went to 9, 10. So, moments like that, like 2009, are great buying opportunities. And I think we have another great buying opportunity here. Excuse me. So, April, May, June, this thing bounced. Very nice run here. Then it came back. Channel pretty much, it bounced in August, pretty decent move. And then came right back. And look where this fell to, this 23 fibs line at 542. And then this took off like a rocket to a high of 1131. Then we came all the way back down. And look at the see the low. This is a nice little channel forming the high. And this March, April, this went all the way up to right here, high of 1143. You have a double top right here. And then with the bad Delta variant news, this came all the way back down. So, the Delta variant, the Lambda variant too, something like that. And, the cases are huge. Florida has 200 some thousand cases. Next few months, it could really peak and get bad. So, we'll see what happens here. So you have a wedge here forming. Shorter term, you could get a good bounce. And again, like these moves and all these lows, you get a nice bounce here. So if you bought 11, it sucks right now. If you get in at 7 here, maybe a little bit below, it could be a nice buy because this eventually will probably go back up. You get close to a double. 7, I could easily see 9, 10, this area. So right now it's pummeled here. See this here at 423 stochastics. The weekly, look at all these candles. Hit that one little green. This is a major move down. You even had that since, here, but these are all red candles. You were at a 364 in the weekly. We had that in March, and eventually you went up. You had that in October, November, went up. And then you had in March, April, and this went up. So it's going to be a good buying opportunity. It just depends where is this going to go. Like hello. See right here, the lows keep getting higher from here to here to here. Now I would say on this, the 70s a hold. You have these wicks and back in March or 664. If that don't hold, you could see back to this level, the 23 fibs, which is 5. So, once you have a crossover here, it'll be very good for longs. The monthly, see the monthly here, we bottom, went up, this wave back and forth. You have 3 big bearish candles. You had that before 2 times. It's going to bounce again if there's 3. It's possible. We haven't really hit peak right here. The high, let me see this, the high in this on the stochastics was 7704. So, is this going to make another like wave and go up? Hasn't really hit overbought yet. So that's another interesting fact. For me, you just don't want to jump in yet. Watch these areas, and then if that don't hold, you're going to watch, just go down 6, 7, 5, 6 each one, and then just watch to your left where it's been before. But this is another good buying opportunity. This will be good. You're eventually going to bounce up, and you're going to have a nice gainer there. So that's on goal. And all these, even the cruise lines, I like the airlines a little bit better because Airlines are more important. People need to travel, business, family. Cruise lines are more luxury, vacation. So we'll see what happens with that. AAL, American. This is another one that's been in a downtrend since 30. This went way down. See a May 9-10 level. This bounced all the way up to 20. High as, let me see here, 2280. This came crashing back down. A channel for a while, bounced again. 2021 has really started to rocket. So from November, this went all the way to 2609. Came back hard. Another like double top. See this? Right here is 2604. That's pretty close to a double top. Triple top in this wick too. So this fell out of this wedge. It did bounce. This hollow candle came up, came back. Now we're sort of, this is like winding back and forth, sort of choppy, but the trend looks like it's down to me. Yeah, this has to hold right here, that little trend line. Weekly on this, see you went down negative, you tried to cross up. Looks like you're going back negative. I don't have faith that this is going up right away. I would look for this wick as support, 1828 monthly. And you see the monthly, it's still bearish. Again, you have 20 EMA over 13 EMA. See this white over red? You cross negative now. Excuse me, white over red was bullish. Excuse me. Now you have red over white. See this? Just starting. So this is caught in between here. If this doesn't hold, you could drop much further if this gets really bad and coronavirus. So this is more choppier. You're gonna have to play each low, see what it does, and it has to climb back above 22 on AAL. UAL, United. This another one came crashing back. Went all the way to 20, double bottoms, bounced up. And made a nice run here. Got as high as 63.70, and this came way back down really hard. Same as AAL, the pattern. You're sort of chopping around here. What's it gonna do? Your weekly, negative, trying to bounce up, come back negative. This has to reclaim above here. Your 47 gets to 50 plus, that'll be very good. Your low here stop is 42.56. Your monthly, again, look at this nice run all the way up. Now we're crossing negative, which, is it going to bounce right here? 50 is a very important line on stochastics. You get above, below. Above is bullish, below is negative. So, there's where you're at. So you're at like your crossing point. What's it going to do on UAL? Now, this is Delta. Just another one, bottom of the way back last year. This made a double top at 52.28, 51.82. You can see it here, almost a triple top. Keeps bouncing, but the high is getting lower. Your weekly, you're trying to hold this candle here, this low, 37.56. There is your stop. And it's still across the negative. Your monthly went all the way up. Look at that run. But now it's crossing negative. So, on the low on that, it's the same thing. It has to hold right here, or else you go much lower. So watch the news on all these, see what happens. Love. This is Southwest. This came all the way down to a low. 23.75. Look at it bounce. This is a very nice long. This is more of a straight up long toe. And this got as high as 65. And look where that was before, back in 2017, 2018, 2019. So this looks like maybe a triple top. Big wedge here, trying to come out of it. But the weekly's getting very slightly coming up. Again, here's your candle. This is the key candle. That 47.37 must hold, or you're going lower. And it means it's not a buy yet. Look at this on the monthly. Look at that run all the way up, back and forth, some red candles, but this was a straight up monthly run. Now you're negative. It has to hold this 50. So there's love, and it's the same thing. Watch these candles right here, the low candles. JetBlue went to bottom 7, bounced to 15, back and forth. To the high 2196 here, double top. There you go, back down. Trying to come out of it. Here's your weekly right here. See this very slowly divergence coming up. And your low right here is 1393. That's got to hold. If this could come more sideways and come up, that JetBlue looks a little bit better. Your monthlies, that was a negative crossover. Overall, it's not good unless this starts to turn up, because you're in a negative overall in the monthly now. So low is getting higher here. You're going to squeeze here up or down. We'll see if it's a fake out. Here's a Spirit. They're more negative because I said the pilots, I think they're trying to go on strike or something like that. This low right here is 2462, 2463. You're right at it. If that didn't hold, you go much lower probably. Weekly, little nosedive here. That's not good. Your monthly crossing negative. So, if this doesn't hold, where's this going to go? Probably to 24-ish, 22, maybe to 20 on Spirit save. ALK, Alaska Airlines. To the big bounce to 50. They went all the way up to 70. Here's your back and forth. This low cross is 51.75 that we bounced. The low keeps getting higher, so you're going to squeeze here. These look like ascending triangles where the low, eventually this will break back up. A weekly negative here, that little negative tilt. Here's the monthly. See this from the low last year? Look at straight up from here to here. Look at that bullish run. But now we're in a downward turn. So unless this holds right here, you're going to continue down until eventually it slides up. So right here, if you draw your lines, you're going up, down, like a little zigzag ascending triangle. So if these do break up, look at each where they've been before. The previous highs, here's the previous low. This gets above 60. Eventually this will come back up. Then it's more of a fake out, with all this news and COVID. So you're just chopping around until we get a direction on these. Some look better than others. Like I did go back and look at each individual one. I like gold a lot, JetBlue, and LUV I like the best out of all these. All right, so that's it. Keep it news on the airlines. Watch COVID news. See how bad this gets. See, some of them you're getting a very good discount though if you're playing these longer term. Just wait, see exactly where this low holds, if they're going lower or not. All right, that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Cayman Alerts on YouTube. Smash the like button. Leave comments. What else? StockTwits, Mike Cayman Alerts. Instagram, Mike Cayman Alerts. TikTok, Mike Frank II. And Twitter, Mike J Trades. All right, that's it for now. Peace.